Stoichiometry is basically the relationship between quantity of substances taking part in reaction to form a compound typically on a ratio. Definition, that's one thing that you should know when forming problem-solving strategies. Here we go. First thing you gotta know, mole ratios. Whose number is that? Avogadro's, from grams to moles, multiply molar mass. You don't know it so well, you could teach a class. Stoichiometry is found in the law of conservation. Reaction to products, same in the equation. Balanced equations are important in reaction to when elements are moving and forming different factions. I don't get it.
That's why we're making strategies.
Strategies? For what?
Stoichiometry.
I don't even know what that means.
BJ! Stoichiometry is basically the relationship between quantity of substances taking part in a reaction or forming a compound typically. Number ratio. Definition, that's the thing that you should know when forming problem-solving strategies. Here we go.
But bruh, I don't understand. What's all this Egg McMuffin talk? All that doesn't make me want to walk to the McDonald's on the block.
No, man. You gotta understand. That's just an example to get the plan of molecule maximums that you can.
Theoretical yield is found in this field. That's all the materials that you can build. Experiment systems closed and sealed. Now check the supply this lab will yield. Goal is to balance the equation. I'm not talking about atoms or even their valence.
I've got 2 oxygens on this side, which means there's got to be 2 on the right. I asked Maden and he said that I tried, but I forgot SO4, I need a guide. Find your equations, limiting reactant. Multiply the ratio of the coefficient. Now to find the product of the reaction, just multiply the limiting reactant in moles by the product's coefficient to the reactant's coefficient. Do you get this part?
I don't know, dude. It's just so hard to understand.
Stoichiometry is basically the relationship between quantity of substances taking part in a reaction or forming a compound typically. Number ratio. Definition, that's one thing that you should know when forming problem-solving strategies. Here we go.
I think I'm finally starting to get it. In fact, all this stuff is actually legit. But one more time, can you please remind me? What's the definition of stoichiometry?
Stoichiometry is basically the relationship between quantity of substances taking part in a reaction to forming a compound typically.
Number ratio. Definition, that's one thing that you should know when forming problem-solving strategies. Here we go.